my channel, and today I'm going to be doing how to increase leg flexibility for beginners. So this is a full, not really full body, but kind of more leg flexibility for beginners and advanced routines. So for the more advanced stretches, I may add beginner modifications to it. And the reason why I'm doing this video is because back in April, I ended up doing a video on increasing flexibility of stretching routine, and it ended up getting taken down for some odd reason. Maybe because my shirt was pulling up, or like my clothes, or the location. I don't know. Whatever reason, I got taken down. So this is a remake, and without further ado, let's get started.
When I'm with you, I go all in to lose or win. Build things up to knock 'em down. It's the way we keep our high, moving like a hurricane. There will come a time for when we can wash away our sins, settle down, but until then, we're like a
Start with your legs spread apart so that they're more than shoulder width apart, and reach down to touch the ground to feel a stretch in your hamstrings. If you cannot touch the ground like I'm showing, then that's completely fine. Just go as far as you can. Come back up to a standing position and reach to one side. Now switch over to the other side. Come back up to standing and place your feet shoulder width apart and reach down to touch your ankles. Go into a straddle and bend one leg in. Now bend over the straight leg. Now bend over the straight leg, keeping a flat back. Now reach over the bent leg. Now go into a butterfly and push your knees down to the ground to feel a deep stretch in your hips. Now lean forward with an arched back. Now repeat all those stretches that we did before on the other side, starting with reaching over the straight leg. Now reach over while keeping a flat back. Now reach over the bent leg. Now go into a cross-leg butterfly stretch and place your foot on top of your knee. Now push down on your knee to feel a deep stretch in your hips. Now repeat that stretch on the other side. This is a great stretch to do, especially when you're trying to work on your middle splits, because that requires a lot of leg and hip flexibility. Now place one foot over the other and we're going to go into a deep lunge. The goal of this stretch is to try and get your back thigh as close to the ground as possible. Now bend the back leg and straighten the front leg and reach over the straight leg to feel a deep stretch in your hamstrings. For a deeper stretch, flex your foot. Now repeat the lunge on the other side. Now bend the back leg and straighten the front leg and reach over the straight leg. Next, go into a half split. Basically what a half split is a full split except the front leg is bent. And while you do this stretch, make sure your hips are facing forward. Now bend your knee into your hip so that you feel a deep stretch in your shin. Now repeat all those stretches on the other side, starting with the half split. Now bend in the back leg. Now we are going to do the full splits. If you can't do the full splits yet, then you can use a pillow or two and do the splits over the pillow stacks. But since I can do the full splits on both sides, then I won't use a pillow for today. Now go into as wide of a straddle as you can and reach towards the middle. Now do the splits on the other side. Now go into a pike stretch with your toes pointed. Now flex your feet for a deeper stretch in your hamstrings. Now go into a child's pose to feel a stretch in your shoulders. The last stretch we are going to be doing for this routine is the middle splits. But don't worry, if you can't do the middle splits yet, then you can do the middle splits over a pillow or two. I am not quite to my middle splits yet, so I'm going to be using a pillow. Thank you guys so much for following on to the stretching routine and watching this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and ring the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video. I hope it helped you. Comment down below what worked and what didn't, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!